Lord's vibe is so good.
I'll never be like you. I'll never fit it in. I tried to swerve lanes. I lost direction. I'll just be by myself. Don't need nobody else. Legends are lonely. I don't expect to see you at the top. Sometimes I feel like I have a lost soul, but I feel so much pain. My heart's no wake up. You think that you know me, but you only know the surface. You say that I'm different, but I'm really tired of hurting. I can't keep faking. There's a bigger purpose. Why we keep on playing with liars and serpents? I didn't say I was perfect, but I'm the one that's trying to help everyone hurting. Wipe my tears off my face. I don't engage in your hate. Know your role, know your place. Believe in destiny, no fate. It don't get better, it gets worse. Guess you gotta talk to yourself first. It don't get better, it gets worse. True love hurts. I'll never be like you. I'll never fit it in. I tried to swerve lanes. I lost direction. I'll just be by myself. Don't need nobody else. Legends are lonely. I don't expect to see you at the top. Sometimes I feel like I have a lost soul, but I feel so much pain. My heart's no wake up. I don't care if you don't like me, as long as he got me. I don't care if you don't like me, as long as he got me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rooster Radio. That was He Got Me by Micaliah Starr, who we have right here in the studio. Welcome, everybody. Woo! Woo! Thank you. Thank you. So, Micaliah, that was an awesome song.
Thank you.
Micaliah, you opened a show for us back, like 2 months ago, was it? September.
Yeah.
And that was an amazing show. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Speaking of shows, we actually have a Christmas show coming up.
Really?
Yeah, we have a Christmas show that we're doing at the Joy Performance Theater in Kings Mountain, and all proceeds benefit the theater, right,
Kings
Michael?
Mountain Little Theater, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, the show is Friday, December 17th. We've got some local talent coming in to do Christmas music.
Yeah.
So,
like in their own style.
Yeah, in their own style stuff. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
So,
you should come.
Yeah, come check it out.
Try my best. I think working, but maybe I got some spirit.
Tell them you got Christmas shows to go to.
But let's talk about that song, because He Got Me. I mean, that's better than most of what's playing on pop radio right now. So how's the song being received by, the community that you're involved in?
Yeah.
I feel like it's doing decent. It's not doing, and I dropped a music video too recently. I don't know if y'all saw that.
I did.
Well, yeah, I think I saw it. Actually, never mind. But yeah, I dropped that not too long ago, which was pretty fun. I hadn't dropped a visual in like a couple years, so it was good to be back like doing that. But it's been different. I used to be in a band for like 2 years or so, but that was like back in 2018, 2019. So like people that know me from like, I guess the beginning know that I've done that style of music, but a lot of people got introduced to more of like my hip hop and R&B. So it was a different like transition for some people. I've heard some people say, "Oh, it's different. I don't know if I liked it." But then I had a lot of people like, "Oh, I love it." And I've also gotten like new fans and new engagement from the song. So I feel like it's a little bit of mix, but it also hasn't been out too long. So I'm open to see like where it takes me.
Well, it's very danceable.
Yeah, I wanted to make it really like upbeat.
I mean, it kind of gives me like a, excuse me, it's like a skater vibe almost. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why when the video I did, it was kind of like mirrored the theme of Skater Boy, because Avril Lavigne's like one of my biggest inspirations. So like I wanted to give that effect, and like I was skateboarding in the video and stuff like that. So, because I mean, it's really like a song for like loners. I realized a long time ago that I'm weird. Like, I'm super weird, and I'm not probably gonna fit in. But that's okay. Like, I don't feel like you should. I feel like too many people mold to society.
You are so in the right place for weirdos. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We might as well change the name of the Rooster to Where the Weirdos Meet.
Yeah.
We're all weirdos.
Yeah, exactly, man. But I mean, it's good though. It's good to have that, that unique sound, and it's like it sounds to me like you wanted that change, that change in style.
I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I had a lot of people kind of like in my ear, like, oh, you need to stick to R&B, you need to stick to hip hop.
Are those people paying you?
No, that's what I'm saying. And I was like, but I like guitar. Like, I've been playing since I was 14. Well, yeah, I know, but like, and they were like, do the music people want to hear, and then start your own music. But I didn't want to be that artist that got famous off of like R&B, and then all of a sudden pull out a guitar, and then they'd be like, what? You know what I mean? Because sometimes that's also like a harder way to transition when you're already known. Once you're branded, you could flop like really hard, but I feel like it's easier to like build at a certain like genre or whatever. But I like to be versatile at the same time. So
yeah.
Do you listen to the same type of music you write, or?
Yeah, absolutely. I grew up on like Paramore, Skillet, I used to listen to Jars of Clay.
Oh, good
Red. How do you know Red is? Like,
I
Breaking
love
Benjamin,
Red.
like stuff like that. I mean, my older
Red's
brother got me
pretty
into
awesome,
like a lot of heavy, hard rock, alternative rock, stuff like that. So my parents didn't listen to that. I remember when we first put it on, they was like, what is this?
What are we listening to
Yeah,
right
but
now?
then it's funny because they told me they used to listen to Skillet back when they were my age, and I'm like, why are y'all trying to play like y'all didn't listen to that too? Because like they've aged and they've gotten older with their music, but like I was listening, they were telling me they used to listen to like their first stuff come out back in like the 90s, so they knew of them. But yeah, my brother got me really introduced. We used to have a little band, me and some friends from the neighborhood. So I've always listened to it, and I've always been a thing, but I didn't really start putting out that type of music to like the band, and then like my own stuff been recently. I just been kind of like going back to the blueprint, I guess. So.
Well, and it's very well done. Like, who's doing your recording, because the quality is like blowing my mind.
Yeah, my friend Kai, he's also an artist. I've also had other people in the past, but he's like my main guy right now that I'm working with. We just kind of work together, and he just tries his best to get the sound that I'm looking for. Because I think like the true like key to making good music is having a good relationship with the engineer, and then you guys both communicating. Because I think sometimes in the past I would make music and I wanted it to sound a certain way, and I would listen to the engineer and they'd be like, no, this sounds perfect, and I didn't necessarily like it. For example, a lot of people in the past would use a lot of auto-tune, and you guys have heard me live, not to like shoot my own horn, but I don't need it.
No, you don't need it.
So like some people need it, you know what I mean? But I don't need it. So I was like, I like that me and him, he puts more of like a natural tune to it. He just mixes it just enough to make it sound the way it needs to sound. And I think me and him made that song in the summer, I believe. So yeah.
And you got some reverb in there. You know what I mean? What do you get in? Kind of. It sounds like you're getting into some of that engineering process stuff. So like, what I'm interested in knowing, like, do you know what like digital audio workstation you guys are using? And like,
I believe he uses Logic. I know a lot of people in the past have used Pro Tools. I think Pro Tools is probably like my favorite personally. But right now we've been using Logic, kind of just grinding. We both are out here working regular jobs, trying to make money like everybody else, have our own struggle. So, but I do know some stuff, and at some point, probably next year, I'm gonna try to start dabbling into doing stuff myself, just because I'm a very impatient person. Like, if it was up to me, I probably would have already dropped like 7 albums already. But
do you have that much material written?
I do have a lot of songs written. I've been writing songs since I was 5, so it's just
so
notebooks.
I want to know about the song you wrote when you were 5.
Yeah.
I actually don't have it anymore, but I remember like it was this sheet of paper. Me and my parents, my family actually, we used to go on like vacations every year. So we went to Florida, had a gift shop, and I got this little notebook. My mom gave it to me as a journal, like just to write down stuff, because I know my brother's a heavy writer as well. But I grew up around my older brother who got me into music. He writes music, plays the drums. He actually used to rap, stuff like that. So I was around him a lot, and I used to get influenced. And also, like, growing up, back when we used to listen to CDs and stuff, I'd take open the little CD and look at the, like, music, and they usually have, like, the verse, chorus, and stuff like that. So I'm thinking at 5 years old, that's not hard. I can do that.
I can do that.
So I wrote a song, and I remember taking it to my dad, and he was just looking at me like, wow.
Why?
But at the same time, he always says, I wasn't surprised, but he had a look of shock on his face. I don't know why he's trying to. But yeah, so I don't know where it's at. I have no idea, but I do have a notebook that I have songs from when I was 6 over to 9. I didn't write a lot of songs at that age because I wasn't really, my mental wasn't already, I guess, processed, but like, over time I started.
Well, yeah, at 6 years old, you don't have the maturity it takes to.
Yeah, and I would rhyme like basic stuff like hat, bag, cat, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. I'm Dr. Seuss basically.
So what I'm understanding is we got to get you a doll. We got to get you a computer, and that way you can just produce your own stuff. It sounds like
that's the plan. I actually do plan on investing just because I'm super impatient. I like to drop stuff pretty consistently, and I think the kind of side thing I don't like about this generation, at least mine, everybody's so impatient. Like I dropped He Got Me, and I remember after 2 weeks, people were like, "When's the next song coming out?" I'm like, "Bro, we enjoyed this song coming out," like, So like, I've noticed everything is just so sped up, and it's like if you're a new artist and you're not dropping stuff, it's like the engagement I've noticed it's just slack.
We've talked a little bit about this on the show before about how you have to stagger. Like you used to put out an album.
Right.
And everyone enjoyed that for 2, 3, up to 5 years, sometimes. Yeah. And now it's like you can write an album, but you better not drop it all at once because 2 weeks later people are be clamoring for more stuff, and you kind of have to do that.
Savor and enjoy things like they used to, which is a little bit of annoying considering, but at the same time I do write pretty rapid. I think my problem right now is just being able to find time. The guy I work with is also signed to a label now, so he's extremely busy, kind of.
Well, you want to show off some of those songs you got?
Yeah.
I got you. Is this hooked up ready?
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Okay. I can't see. But this song right here is done. I've played it a few times live. I think I had a show in like the Skylark Social Club.
Oh yeah, we love those guys. They were on the show.
Okay, yeah. So I was there over the summer, and I played one of these songs, and I've played it a few times live. Like I said, I'm trying to drop it as soon as I can, but. Drummers. So, all right. Make sure it's loud enough. Let me know if I need to turn it up or anything.
What's the name of this song?
It's gonna be called Diamonds. It's like one of my favorite songs right now. So.
All right.
You've been drinking, I've been thinking, maybe we're just better off as friends. You say you miss me, you just miss the things I do. You claim you love me, but you only love you. I'm tired of crying, you're always lying. Diamonds ain't always girls' best friends. Want loyalty, then affection. But I moved on, 'cause you're just a heart. I don't even care anymore. Why did you blame me for a fool? Well, that's cool, 'cause I'm done with you. Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, we're through. Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, I'm done with you. My best friend said you asked about me. I don't know why you keep playing. Doesn't matter if you were there for me, 'cause you still broke my heart and cheated on me. That's foul, yeah, that's foul. Didn't even feel comfortable after a while. You made me lose my style. It used to be what you wanted, but now I know I'm good on my own. Better off alone. Don't need a home. You did me wrong, but it's okay, 'cause I know you're. But I moved on, 'cause you're just a heart. I don't even care anymore. Why did you blame me for a fool? Well, that's cool, 'cause I'm done with you. Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, we're through. Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, we're through. Yeah, we're through.
You do this thing. I noticed this when you opened the show back in September for us. You do this thing when you're singing. I don't know if it's involuntary or intentional or what, but you curl your lip like it's almost like you're smirking when you sing sometimes.
I think it's not on purpose, but at the same time, it's on purpose. I don't know how to describe that. I just really feel like the best when I'm singing, and like I don't know how to describe it, but I just feel like everybody's like, oh, you play guitar, you sing, that's attractive, and I think that's kind of like back of my head a little bit. So,
well, definitely, like the vibe I get when I see that is like you're like, I got this.
Yeah,
that's kind of the vibe I'm picking up on.
Yeah.
Good stuff, though.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I cannot wait to drop it. It sounds really good already. I just, like I said, need drums. Well, hopefully that's coming soon, because that's really what I wanted to drop before he got me. I wrote this song, like, I think in April. And it was so funny because that day I was going to record with Kai, and I knew I was recording with him, but, like, I didn't know what I was going to make. And then 2 hours before he came over, he was running late, I just started humming. I was, like, humming, like, the first part. It just came out of nowhere. Sometimes songs just, like, pop in my head. And so I was, like, I got to write this down, and I started playing it. I was like, oh, this is so cool. And we stayed up all night, like, because I never, like, recorded my own guitar stuff by myself. In the band, the lead guitars would record the stuff, and I would just sing. So, like, this is my first time, like, layering everything, doing the lead, doing the rhythm, like, just adding all this stuff. And it was really cool, but it also took super long because we had to do, like, segment by segment.
That's why I call it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to do it, though. So it was cool, though. When I heard it, I was like, oh, my gosh, like, this is me. That's me playing. Like, I don't know why I'd be so surprised sometimes, but it's just so cool seeing that because, like, when I was 10, I was in this music class, and everybody in that class learned how to play guitar but me. And the guy was like, you're not musically talented, that's cool. Some kids just don't got it. And I was like, no, I play the piano and I write songs. And he was like, well, obviously not.
The audacity.
Yeah, he was like, obviously not.
How dare you?
And he was like, if you know how to play piano, how come you don't know how to play guitar? Because most people know how to play both. And I was like, I don't know. I just couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
But it was kind of sad. Everybody was playing, like, the E chord.
Oh, most people know how to play both.
What?
That's the worst.
He was kind of, it was a little, and then I couldn't play the recorder. I was really, down astronomically, like, back then. Like, I don't know what was going on, but it's cool.
Did your parents get you into lessons? Like, how did you learn how to play piano?
So, piano, I learned by ear. My dad plays by ear, so that's just kind of, I think it's like a genetic thing. But I did end up taking lessons, I think, when I was, like, 11 and 12, a little bit 13. And then, like, I think my dad was like, oh, you got the basics down, like, whatever. I guess I don't think
we don't need lessons no more.
Yeah, he wouldn't pay anymore or whatever, but, it's all good. So that's kind of how I got into that. But guitar, no, I just self-taught myself. It took me forever, but I was just, like, determined. I was like, bro, I'm about to rock out. Like, I don't care. I'm going to figure it out.
You had to get over the finger pain.
Yeah. I learned on an acoustic, so learning how to play bar chords, my fingers were, like, in pain for a year, stretching it out, But once I figured it out, I was like, I got it. So then when I finally got, electric, I was like, this is so much easier.
Easy, yeah.
It's so closer
That's
together.
a very pretty guitar you got there. You want to talk for a minute about your axe?
Oh, yeah, so I got this right here.
Ooh.
But I named her Violet. I actually feel bad I didn't name my other guitarist, but I named her because I got this in March. I got my little, what was it? The little stimulus. I finally got my stimulus. I was like,
you got the steaming.
Yeah, everybody else
You didn't buy Dogecoin?
Everybody out there getting this money, I wasn't getting it. And I finally got everything late, so it just all hit my account. And I was like, I'm buying a guitar because I needed a new one. I went in there, but I actually had picked out a black and gray one. It was like a black gray merged color, and they didn't have it apparently anymore in stock or something because everything is like kind of was like short because the pandemic and stuff.
Right.
I was like, really? That's what I wanted, So I'm sitting here looking around. I'm just looking. It was barely any guitars there. I was like, bro, I'm not feeling this. Like, I'm not feeling it. And then I almost got this really like it was like a really bright purple one, and I was gonna get it because it was more of like a what's the word? I'm trying to think.
Purple rain kind of looking.
Yeah, it looked like that too, but it was like matte, like color, so
Oh,
it wasn't like
it wasn't
shiny.
shiny,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I was gonna get that because like purple's my favorite color, and then I happened to look at this and I was like,
bro.
I was like, wait a minute, this one right here, it was like speaking to me, and I felt like I needed to get it, so I got it, and I was gonna get a new. Oh man, but I feel like I was spending too much money, so I waited. But yeah, this is definitely, and I wrote diamonds on this song. I performed like He Got Me and stuff like that. This was in the video, so we're definitely making a lot of memories, me and Violet. So I'm looking forward to some more things, for sure.
Do you plan on getting another acoustic and doing some acoustic sets? Because I think for for that performance that we just got, I think if you did like one of those tiny desk sessions with like an acoustic, that would be.
That's funny you said that. I actually was talking about that today with him. I'm thinking maybe somebody would come through for Christmas and get me an acoustic.
Maybe
I was waiting for someone to acknowledge Tim. I was just gonna make this a troll, the whole show a troll with this. Who's this guy, mysterious guy on the couch holding the phone? Yeah. So now that you've introduced him, let's talk.
Yeah. What's up, Tim?
Hey,
I call Tim my twin. Like, we haven't been friends long, but I really feel like this is my long lost twin brother. Like, me and him are so close. Like, it's crazy how like close you can get, I feel like, in a short amount of time. But he's literally me. He's the boy version of me. So except for like he's not cool and can't play the guitar.
I've been playing piano since I was.
Yeah, but if you can't play the piano and the guitar, you're obviously not.
I know a little bit of the ukulele.
Yeah. He's really talented too. But
have you tried to write anything together at all?
Do you collab with Micaliah here sometimes?
Not really. I mean,
I
know
he's never.
You play heavy metal, don't you?
Secret's out.
I listen to it,
Yeah,
but I don't play it.
I mean, I'm open to it. I would definitely love to like collaborate. His sister actually dyes my hair.
Wouldn't it?
So,
It ruined the friendship, wouldn't it?
I don't think it'd be that bad.
No.
But his sister dyes my hair, and every time I go over there, she's always talking about how me and her need to collab because she also plays piano and she
she's
raps
really
and
good.
stuff. So like, their family is really talented. His other brother like does hip hop, so like maybe
How'd you guys
collab
meet?
in the future. How did we meet? I think it was like social media.
Yeah,
I believe.
social media.
I keep meeting people through social media. It makes me feel like, dang, I want to meet people in person too. But that's literally how I keep meeting people.
I mean, it's hard to meet.
It's hard to meet people in person, though.
It really
but
is.
I think we met through social media, and then like his sister, because I used to have like dark brown hair with like orange highlights, and then she ended up doing like an auburn color. So she's been dyeing my hair like the last year, but I went over there, got my hair done, and then like me and him just started hanging out more. Like we would just go like hang out or whatever, and then like he was at my show, he was at that show, and he was at the other show in Charlotte. So he's kind of like my roadie. He just comes with me and stuff like that. We just be going on adventures, really.
It's nice to meet you, Tim.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, glad you're here holding that phone, Tim.
Yeah. Gotta go on live.
You know what I mean?
What's up, cuzzo? My cousin's in here. He makes
yeah. Let's get a couple shout outs on the live.
I haven't even been paying
Who
attention.
we
I
wanna
feel
shout
bad. I'm
out?
sorry. Hey, it's my cousin Luke. Love you. And I don't know who else is here, but whoever else is here.
I see some fire emojis. What's up, fire emojis?
Yeah, what's up, fire emoji? Oh, that's my favorite twins. There's like a group of twins I fuck with.
Hey, what's up, twins? I'm Kody with a K, by the way. I'm a host of the show.
And there's my best friend Izzy.
What's up, best friend?
I love her. So.
Izzy?
Yeah.
What's up, Izzy?
She was there too, I believe. I think she came a little late, but she was at the show.
I was there. You remember the guy in the sparkly jacket? That was me, baby. Now I'm rocking a headband and a jean jacket. What do you think? Should I go back sparkly jacket or should I keep the... It's not about me today. It's about Michaela Starr. Let's be honest.
You look like you're about to put on a Billy Idol album.
I do.
Cody's about to go rocking in the USA.
The boss.
We were talking about style a little bit before the show, man. You know, I just try to, I can't really match your style, though, man. Your style's too good.
Well, speaking of style, how much thought do you put into it? How much thought do you put into, like, the way you look and
when it comes
when you
to,
put
like,
pictures
shows
on social media, when you go on stage? Do you put a lot of effort or
I
thought
do
into
now,
it?
because I'm not going to lie to y'all, up until, like, this year, I could not dress at all. Like, it was horrible.
Tim, can you vouch?
He didn't know me last year. But I can vouch for myself. It was horrible. Like, I didn't really put a lot of thought
Like
into
sweatpants and Tweety Bird shirts, or like what?
Oh, that's bad.
I mean, I don't know. It was really laid back, and then I was just the type, like, I have those, like, mom jeans. I'm not saying you can't pair them well, because I sometimes rock mom jeans, but it was, like, mom jeans and, like, a random shirt and, like, a hoodie, and I just kind of looked like
You better go to sleep.
Yeah, basically. I didn't really have, I was just like, ooh. And then, like, there's a couple shows I've done, it just wasn't it, But I didn't really, but I think the reason for that is because, like I said before, even with my, like, other genres, I was listening to a lot of people. The style that I'm rocking now is literally how I dressed in high school. Like, the whole rocker look. That's how I dress. So, like, sorry, Mom, it wasn't a phase. But, but I do plan it out now. I try to make sure that it goes well, like, what I'm wearing. I try to be a little extra for shows. I think my regular style, I just kind of be whatever. But like, I really like crazy pants now. Like, I like stuff that just stick out. You know what I
I
mean?
noticed you got the bandana pants
I
on.
got the bandana pants on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Those
stuff
are
like
slick.
that. I like that. I think this one pair of pants I have is like half of it's like pink, half of it's black, and it's like a bones on it. I just like cool stuff. I like stuff that nobody else wears, and I've been really strategic on how I dress because I don't like looking like other people. So I'm trying to like
Totally get
and then
that.
even in like the Avril Lavigne type style music video, I intentionally wore that tie just like she did because I like that look. To be honest, I feel like we should bring it back. Like let's bring the tie back with the where she had like the cargo pants. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
I feel
Okay,
that. I feel that. You're speaking my language. 'Cause
Yeah,
you know.
cargo pants that's my jam.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you how many times in the last 15 years I've had people say cargo pants. 1990s, bust her pants back or some dumb shit like
But that's
that.
the thing. Like I think my style has been I've been incorporating like 90s in the 2000s. If I could have been 22 in 2000, I would be so happy because that's my era.
I was.
Yeah.
I was 22.
No, but yeah, that's my era. I think that's the vibe I'm also going for. Like I like the whole like urban street kind of rocker look. Everybody kind of clash, you know, like Y2K. That's the type of vibe I like. I feel like.
Get you some old school Jinkos.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
my mind
I love
instantly goes to Smash Mouth. Like when
I think Limp Bizkit.
yeah.
One of those dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, fashion.
all flavored water.
Yeah, exactly. Damn, that was a good impression.
Oh, I've been working on that.
That was good. That was
Yeah,
good.
That's my jam right there.
really good.
We gotta stop the song right there.
Yeah.
But that's my jam.
Fashion's definitely cyclical. Like, you know, and I'll be perfectly honest. I haven't stopped dressing the way I dressed since the '90s. You know, the only
Everything is like coming back and forth. Sort of.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
I mean, blue jeans and usually it's like a band T-shirt, you know, or some ridiculous thing. You know, I don't go crazy with mine. But
I go crazy.
yeah. That's
Oh, you
that's
should.
Cody's
It's
jam.
fine.
Yeah, man.
You should go all up.
And it's different every show. And
Yeah.
and for the Raise the Roost, I did several different outfits.
I'm not gonna lie though, I did not know what to wear that show. I wasn't really too thrilled with my outfit, but I didn't know
It was
what
good.
to wear.
Yeah,
so.
you looked
But
great.
I like the jeans I did have. If you noticed, they were like ripped everywhere, but like with chains. So like I said, I like my jeans. If
Crazy
nothing else,
pants.
my pants
Yeah.
are gonna pop out.
That should be a
Like, you
hashtag
can-
for this episode. Hashtag crazy pants.
Hashtag crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anything, my pants are gonna definitely stand out. But sometimes I'm a little basic with like shirts and stuff like that. And then I have stomach tattoos, so I kind of want my stomach to show. I'm not gonna lie.
You want to show it off?
Oh really? I mean, yeah, I have my. It's like fearless in Arabic, and then I
Oh,
have
that's cool.
butterflies. My mom hates that I have tattoos. But whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, sorry, mom. She hates
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I feel like when it's hot and like I have a show and like. spring or
You're gonna
summer,
show off them belly
and that's
tats.
why I got them. You
Yeah.
know, like yeah, that wouldn't kind of be a thing. And then also like I don't. That's another thing. Like with my tattoos, even I'm so precise with that. I don't know anybody with this. I don't know anybody with different stuff. Like I'm trying to like make it so
The original.
That way they can't say, oh, like this tattoo right here was custom. Like I don't. It was gonna be an album cover art, but it's literally custom. So I tried my best to stand out. You know, so that's the goal.
You want to stand out with another song?
Sure. Yeah.
What you got?
I'm trying to think what I'm gonna play. What should I play, Tim?
Tim.
Oh wait, I know.
Okay.
Never mind. Sorry.
Thanks, Tim.
What's this called?
Oh, this is called forget it. Sorry. I've been trying to get you out my head. Sometimes it's hard to forget what you said. My mama warned me about your type. You got me thinking all night. So tell me what I gotta do to get to you. I don't know why you did me this way. I don't know why you play me this way. Screw it. I said, forget it. I said, screw it. Forget it. I don't believe in fairy tales, 'cause they never end real well. Tell me, baby, what do you want from
can I help it? Sometimes I wanna say screw it. Why did you do it? You know that I meant it. So why'd you have to play? Sometimes I wanna say screw it. You know that I meant it. So why'd you have to play? Why'd you have to play? Sometimes I wanna say screw it. Sometimes I really wanna forget. I can't get you out my head. I didn't forget what you said. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, but I know sometimes I wanna say screw it. Sometimes I wanna forget it. There's another unreleased, by the way.
It's one of the most relatable songs I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I made a PG though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, mom's listening. So
Yeah.
screw it.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
I'm really, like I said, I'm really
You have a gift.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
really
it.
You have a gift, for
Yeah.
so
sure.
much.
Plus,
Yeah,
you know, it's tough to like play and sing at the same time. For me,
It really is.
Yeah, I can never do that.
no. Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I think, thankfully for me, I feel like that's another thing I want to do. Get out of my comfort zone is learning to create songs that are a little bit more challenging. I feel like a lot of my songs I make this singable are really easy. I try to make, like, let me just go down the same.
Well, it's a formula that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, with He Got Me, I didn't do the guitar on that. That was a pre-purchased beat. So that was a bit difficult because I was having to catch the changes. It was the same 4 chords. However, at the end, there was, like, a speed up change. And, like, I just kept practicing before the show because I was like, I don't want to mess this up. And, I mean, thankfully, I had the beat and stuff. But, like, it was challenging. And I noticed, like, certain songs people make. And even with the band, we would play songs where I'm having to do, like, all this different crazy stuff. So I feel like I want to challenge myself again because I feel like a true musician wants to continue to grow, So that's something I kind of don't want to stay in the same spot. I feel like I've been in this same spot for a while and I want to progress and get better.
Evolve.
Yeah, and
evolve.
that's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. It's by
Yeah.
like staying hungry and challenging yourself to do different things.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for the next release.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next song. I mean, I know that this one came out. He
It's
got
been a
me.
minute. It's been a minute.
But it's
though.
been a minute, and
been a
I'm,
minute, yeah.
I'm kind of itching for some more songs. Y'all got any more of them songs?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for sure. No, I can't wait to put out more. Like, I really want to, like I said, I'm working on this upcoming project, and it's just going to be nothing but, like, rock. And the vision is just to be me with the guitar and, like, creating everything organically. It's just, like I said, I need to find a drummer. That's my only.
I was just about to ask, are there any intentions to, like, put a band together, or do you want to keep flying
you
solo?
want to keep it solo?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I miss being in a band so much. Plus, like, it's so much easier to get booked with the band. I've noticed that. We got booked, like, solo. It's kind of harder. I don't know what it is, but...
I mean, we gonna book you solo war band.
Well, that's true. But, like, I've noticed in the past, I think with even other venues, it just seems to be harder with solo. But, yeah, I would love to be in a band. I miss
Some
being in a
people
band.
want a show.
Yeah. And that makes sense, because we used to do covers and originals, and I think that's what it was. We were a cover band.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You know what I
that's...
mean? So
yeah.
Yeah, but I think the only thing, if I do get in a band again, I just want it to be chill. There was so much drama with my last band. I was actually surprised because it was all men, so I would not have expected that.
Oh, that's where a lot of the drama comes from.
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
expect that. I'm like, oh, it's all guys. I'm the only girl. There's not going to be any pettiness.
Don't listen to
wrong.
me.
It was definitely wrong. So, yeah. But, I mean, I enjoyed being in the band when I was in the band. It was a really fun experience. I got to experience a lot of things. I grew a lot. I learned how to sing more live. I wasn't used to singing live, and I noticed even now I still sing kind of quiet, so I'm working on, getting louder. But it was a good experience, so I have no problem. I've actually been invited to join a couple bands, but right now, my work schedule is horrible. Like, I don't really have a flexible work schedule enough, so I feel like it's probably not in the future right now. Or in the current, but...
And honestly, if you did get into a band type setting, I honestly feel like that the other members, if you get a drummer, a bassist, a pianist, or a keyboard player, any of that, then I feel like they should just try to fit in with what you have going on with your songs at this point, because you.
Well, partly, yeah. I think the thing is, the hard part for someone like you, Micaliah, is finding a band that has a vibe that matches your energy.
Yeah.
You know,
there needs to be like a Tinder for musicians.
There is one. I forgot what it's called, but I didn't find it very
There is one?
useful. Yeah, I think I used it one time.
Oh.
It was like a couple
It wasn't useful? Damn.
I don't remember, but I think that is true. I think that's another thing too. Like, I think he has a point. If I did end up getting in a band, I think I would kind of want it to like kind of cater to me too. But at the same time, I would be open minded. But I know if I got in a band, I would probably. I think I want to pick the band, because that's another thing too. When you get in a band but you didn't start it, there's not so much you. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the problem was. Me and the lead guitarist was like, and I was like, well, I think, and he's like, it's my band.
Yeah.
So I'm just the lead singer. But then I was like, well, I'm the front. Like, everybody's coming to see me, though. Like, I'm in the front. And I think that's also the thing. You have to find people that are willing to not feel like they're going to get jealous with that. Because that's something I noticed. It's like, seems like for some reason in groups, bands, whatever, there's so much jealousy when, like, the first singer, whoever is in the front. Because, I mean, usually they're at the front of the, the covers, the album, whatever. But, I mean, like, everybody's got their role to play. So
you've got to approach being in a band like a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even more than just, it's more like a marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said Tinder for musicians.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
not really result in marriage. I haven't had any luck with that, so.
Well, see, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I know. Obviously, I know a lot of musicians, and are we still streaming?
Oh yeah.
I think they said the sound went out, so I was trying to make sure he saved it. Don't.
Come on, Tim.
Okay, and then I think.
Oh.
I know.
Tim's doing his best.
I was just having a conversation last night with a friend of mine, and he's one of the most talented guitar players I've ever known in my life. His name's Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy Johnson. If you're watching, Jeremy, I love you, brother.
Hey, man.
He's my best friend's cousin. He's a few years older than me and my best friend growing up.
My best friend's cousin.
So when I was like 10 years old, he was 13, and he was already shredding to like Metallica and Iron Maiden and Megadeth. I mean, this guy can do anything with a guitar. Yeah. And I can't tell you how many like starts and stops he's had, like false starts. He'd get a group of guys together to be in a band, and this is the thing. He's got your kind of work ethic. Like let's show up for practice. Let's do this. Let's make this band. And he had so many, bands that they put together, and dudes just don't show up for practice, or they don't.
That was the problem too. Like, I got so annoyed because I was in college at the time, going to school, working. I used to work second shift. They were just working, and I'd be like, "Hey, we're gonna practice today." They all had girlfriends. I'm gonna hang with my girlfriend today, bro.
No, man, rock first, then girlfriend.
I think that's the problem. I don't think, like, I have so much respect for them, but at the same time, I don't think they wanted to be big. And I was so hungry. And we actually were sitting down with a couple record labels. They wanted to sign us. They were talking about different stuff. So we actually, right before we broke up, we were working on our album together. And then they kind of like ghosted me.
They chose boobies over destiny.
Well, how did that feel? Like, what did that?
Wrong.
It felt like two grown men were breaking up with me instead of one. Like, I was like, dang. I felt like I was the, ex-girlfriend or whatever. But yeah, it was really rough, I'm not gonna lie. I actually still don't speak to lead guitars. Me and the basses are cool, but I don't speak to them.
Well, basses are generally
cool. Bass players are always
the
coolest.
Our drummer.
Shout out to Block A.
But no, our drummers kept we went through like 7 drummers in the 2 years we were there. We just couldn't keep a drummer. So the bassist actually ended up becoming our drummer, and I ended up playing bass and singing lead.
It's like, fine, I'll keep all the rhythm.
Basically. So I learned how to play bass, and then the lead guitars was doing his thing and stuff. So it was a lot going on, but
to my point, that's the hard part. When you have talent and you're talented.
Yeah.
The hardest thing in the world is to find a group of people that will be
follow your talent.
Yeah, that will be committed to that.
Yeah.
And that's that's what happened to my friend. He never was able to get a group of guys together to stay committed to the band, and it's a shame because there's no doubt in my mind had this guy gotten on with a band, they would have went somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, he's that talented.
But I think, Michaela, you're going to go somewhere, whether it's band or solo.
I appreciate that. I'm trying out there.
Well, that's the difference nowadays. We have social media, we have streaming music.
Yeah.
You have all these tools at your disposal that make it possible to get in front of more and more and more people.
Well, Tame Impala's one guy.
Right.
So, you know, you could be Michaela Starr and still do it. You know what I mean? We just got to get you that digital audio workstation.
We love what you're doing, man.
Yeah,
I'm saying we're fans.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And you're super young too, so that's so
You got
encouraging.
time.
Yeah.
You got plenty of time.
You got time.
It's just hard to be patient. I'm not gonna lie. But
Keep your eye on the prize, you know.
Yeah.
Keep
I think what's
plugging away.
the most discouraging, and I feel like maybe you could like agree with me, is like no shade or hate to any of the new artists, but so many artists today that are not, I feel like, making any music of substance, is using heavy auto-tune, all that nonsense.
Yeah,
They're
you're
blowing
speaking
up
my
like
language.
this,
Yeah,
and then I feel like people that know how to play guitar, stuff like that, old stuff, it just takes us so much longer, you know. And that does annoy me. I'm not gonna lie, because it is like this one person that I know. I've known a few people. I'll be meeting them. They're like, "Oh, I just started making music 6 months ago," and they'll have like thousands of streams, and I'm like, "What?"
It's the same thing with like DJs. Like
Yeah.
DJs don't use turntables anymore. They show up with a MacBook and
hit play.
yeah. And you are speaking. It really is a shame. I think that's more of a God, I don't want to sound like a nihilist. That speaks more to people than musicians. I think what you're talking about now speaks volumes about society, less about talent.
I mean, it makes sense too. Society's like, I feel like attention span is mad short, which is why, like, I think people will say, you dropped a song 2 weeks ago, when's the next song? They don't savor anything.
That's
they don't
why
cherish anything. Like,
No.
it's just,
Yeah.
I want it now.
Except for we do.
I was saying that's why we're opening the Rooster.
Right.
I'm
But I
trying
know
to
there's-
single-handedly bring it back, baby.
Right.
Like bring back the art.
I agree.
Yeah,
I feel like it should be brought back. I do, for sure, yeah. It's definitely difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like it can be done, it's probably gonna take a little bit of time. But I feel like, you know, I'd rather take time to grow and, you know, be discovered, and then people say, you know, I heard that song 5 years ago and I'm still playing it to now, than to be like, oh, because there's some music I don't listen to anymore. I can't listen to it anymore. So I'm like, it was okay. But like, you know, with some stuff, like, I'm gonna forever keep playing like old Avril Lavigne, and I love how her new Avril Lavigne stuff. It sounds like did y'all hear "Bite Me"? The new song "Bite Me"?
I have not heard it.
Yeah, I heard it. It's
Bro, it's so good.
It's
like
very
it's giving old Avril,
school.
and I love it. And I feel like a lot of also older artists like has been out for a while are like going back to their roots, because the new artists are trying to jump in and like
hit the old school sounds.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to, you know, everybody's regressing with the dressing, like you said. I mean, everything just repeats itself for me. So
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Sure.
But you know, you stick out in the best of ways, and all that wave of new age BS that you're talking about that's coming out used to stand out in the best of ways.
That's why I was like so surprised when I got shouted out to like upcoming female artists. Everybody in that group, they're talented, but they sound like the new sound now. Like a lot of, you know, like auto-tune, it was hip hop, and then I was like, that's funny,
like
they just threw me in there.
stuff.
Huh?
Well,
More like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like some artists I know that are underground, but I can't think of their name
what
right now.
was the group that shouted you out? Shout them out on the pod. You don't remember?
I forgot, low-key, off the top of my head. It was something underground, but shout out to y'all wherever y'all are. But like, no, but I just remember it was on Thanksgiving. I was chilling, talking to my dad, or the day after, or something like that. And then I like my phone was blowing up. People were following me out of nowhere on Instagram. I was like, why is everybody following me right now? I got concerned. Like, is there something that leaked or something? Like, you know? And I was like, oh no, that's probably not that. And I look, and then somebody was like, yo, check your DMs. And then I look, and then like I said, it's a lot of hip hop, you know, girl artists, and then me. And I think that's so funny because I was the only one on there that's like that rock pop vibe, and which is cool because I mean that's the goal, is to, you know, stand out. And
Well,
stuff.
that's one of the best things about your style of music is you can play in a hip hop show, you could play in a rock and roll show,
You could
could
do
play
an
in a pop
acoustic
show,
set.
you could do you are a very versatile artist.
Yeah.
Your music can fit in just about anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, you could show up at a church and play some of your
Oh,
music
yeah.
if you want to.
Actually.
Give
So I could.
them some soul.
I probably won't, but I could, you know.
Probably won't.
Yeah,
Probably won't. Yeah, but I could if I wanted to. Yeah, but no, I think I do want to remain versatile. But like I said, my next project, I really do want it to be solely guitar, because I've been wanting to do this for years. Like, this has been a dream of mine to like put this together. So to see my like, you know, if my younger self could sit here beside me, I'm sure she'd be like, oh my gosh, because, you know, I'm finally doing like a lot of stuff that I wanted to do for the longest. Like, went from playing air guitar to really playing it. So that's really.
You did. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're taking your shot. You're putting in the work. You're putting forth the effort.
And
you're trying. You're writing.
And we'll forever back you and support you as an artist because that's what we do as the Rooster.
Tell people where to find you.
Yeah. Where can people listen to your awesome tunes? Plug away.
Well, I'm on YouTube, SoundCloud. I don't post as much on SoundCloud, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna try to do more. Because I know some people still listen to it. Apple, Spotify. I think I'm on Tidal. iHeartRadio. I think I'm on Amazon Prime. I'm pretty much on everything for the most part because I think I use DistroKid, so that lets me pretty much get on every I feel like streaming service.
All the streams.
Yeah. And
Instagram.
I dropped
what's your handle?
Instagram is MLIAHSTARR. I low-key want to change it because I feel like that's a mouthful. But yeah. Or you can just type in Micaliah Starr and I'll probably pop up. You'll just see my face. That might help.
Or you can look down in the description of this video after the live stream and we'll link you for sure.
Do it.
You want to promote? You want to plug away?
Promote yourself, Tim.
My Insta's Timbo Slice.
That's an awesome.
That is an awesome.
You're on my Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, with 5 underscores.
And he's gonna, if you see him, you're gonna see me, so you might as well follow him too, because,
and also my Twitch is Boo Blaster.
Boo Blaster. What'd you be playing on Twitch?
Call of Duty. Monster Hunter.
Okay.
And a bunch of FPS games.
I want to go watch this Twitch now.
It's a whole nother podcast right here, Starr. I can see it
here, man.
He's gonna be back. He's gonna be like, I'm the real Starr. What are you talking about?
So, do you and Violet have one more in you? You want to play out the episode?
Yeah. Okay.
What does that mean to play us out?
What does that mean?
Dang. What am I gonna play? Hold on. I'm gonna slow it down this time.
All right. What's the
while she thinks about that, Kody, you want to talk about the Christmas show one more time?
Oh, yeah. Just as a reminder, on December 17th, there's going to be a very merry musical Christmas at the Joy Performance Theater in downtown Kings Mountain. So there's going to be 5 different artists there, 4 different artists there, 5 if you include me. I'm an artist. And so, come out and see all of these guys perform those classic Christmas songs that you know and love in their own style. And speaking of style,
tickets are at kmlt.org.
Tickets are at kmlt.org to go get them tickets. And also just keep following along. But speaking of style, we got a woman here that's got plenty of it. She's going to play us out with her song.
My brain's not working.
That's the name of the song.
I went on a pack with the song with no name.
Somebody Like You. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
And ironically, this is actually a song I wrote for my band, but I'm gonna play it solo today. So.
Rock and roll.
Sorry.
Tell me how you feel. Tell me what's to do. It's not what it seems. It's not what it means. I said I'll be okay as long as you're with me. What else can I say? What else can I say? Blocking out the crowd, blocking out the noise, blocking out the sound, blocking out the boys. You said I'll be okay as long as you're with me. What else can I say? I just need somebody like you, like you. I'm just trying to find somebody, somebody like you. I need you. I just wanna find somebody, somebody like you. Tell me what to say. I know it's okay. I'll never fit in. I don't care anyway. My mama said stay strong when you did me wrong, but I'm gonna be alright. I'm not gonna fight. I'm just trying to find somebody like you.
Yes. Very good. I love that riff.
See you next week, everybody.